Hi guys, how are you doing? I just want to say you guys Merry Christmas because yesterday it was a Christmas and today the markets there isn't much, but still it's really important for us to discuss the markets because the idea is that there's a small consolidations that are certainly happening, and with the new year and specifically like in the beginning of the new year we would be also having the NFP. So it's really important for us to discuss the data that is actually out there. So you can see that there are there are much of the bank holidays out here right now. There's a bank holidays in the Swiss. There's a bank holiday in Germany as well. That is the part of the euro. And on 26 there was like a lot of um, the bank holidays out there in the Canadian dollars as well. So United States actually started working. There was unemployment claims, not much of a difference in the data, and similarly, there was like a CPI for specifically yen. That is an indicator for the inflation. So tomorrow we would be having some of the data for the crude oil inventories, the real, uh, but the real data that actually would begin would be around. Sorry, I'm just not that well, but so the most of probably the data would be around coming around like Monday, that is 6th Jan. You can see that there are certain red news out there, but on Friday we do have like ISM and PMIs, and today is on the New York time. Tomorrow it would be Thursday. So no, sorry, today is Thursday. So on the 2nd Jan it would be most probably like some of the data that would be coming for the United States. That is Thursday, because Monday is usually all the banks would be closed, and on 31st there is also not much of the data that is coming out. So most probably the working session that would be beginning around like 6th Jan, and we would be also having on 10th Jan we would be having an FP as well. So there's a lot of data out there that can be actually create much of a difference in the next week. That is from the 6th Jan to 10th Jan. But market would be moving, guys, and there are the certain times that we can see differences whenever there must also be some election aspect as well that would be incorporating, because the Trump would be also taking the presidential ship in Jan. So there is a lot that we can expect and happening in the Jan right now. So yeah, there is a lot happening in the January, so we have to be fully prepared for that. In that regard, let's quickly move to the chart so that we can actually understand that what is actually happening and how we are actually looking at the markets right now. So I only like want to mention you that I trade currencies only, so it can actually create much of a difference. Just a sec. So I only trade currencies, and it is much beneficial when there are certain moves that are specifically when banks are open. So guys, you can see that the DXY actually had this highest range around here, which was actually broken out, and price actually formed a swing structure like that, pushing the price on the upper side, and there was a breakout that happened around here. And after the breakout has happened around here, we can see that price came back down, took took the all the liquidity that was longing up here, came back down, squeezed a little bit of this candle, came to the middle point of this candle around that, and stopped here. And right now it is moving in this structure. So the data actually would be impacted on this structure, either can go on the upper side like that, break on the upper side like that, or can break on the downside like that, and we can get a good move in DXY with as the data actually unfolds itself. So current structure, you see that simply that the market price has like broken out the structure around here, price is going up, and because of this breakout that has happened with the high significance, the price is actually in the range right now, and let's see that how actually the price performs, either breaking on the upper side or the lower side. So moving further, guys, this was DXY. This is an index basically for the dollar. Now we have like USD CAD around here. USD CAD has been like in a total bullish format, and specifically like after this after this breakout that actually happened around this point, you can see that there was a big bullish candle, price pullback, and trend actually continued, formed a structure right here, and it's a consolidation right here. Then there was a breakout again that happened around here, and then again a small consolidation, and then breakout again happened around here, and price pushed on the upper side, and again there was a push on the upper side, pushing the price to the ultimate levels, and after that the price has started going into the range. So this is a range format actually, which you can see right here. And the most important thing out here is that I have placed my alert right here. So let's see that how actually this range actually functions. And this is the highest level right now. So there could be a highly likelihood that this range right here can actually forms like that, and there could be a breakout on the lower side, or there could be a breakout taking sweeping these liquidities and coming back again, and then again continue on the upper side. So the scenarios looks like that, but right now it's more on the consolidation phase after the Christmas. And similarly, USD CHF was also super super bullish. You can see right here, price actually went straight on the upper side, came back down, broke this resistance here, yeah, and as after resistance forming this new support right around here, price pushed on the upper side but failed, and again the price broke the structure down there and came back down right here. And after coming back down here, price took the liquidity around all these levels, and again the price was pushed on the upper side. And after the price has been pushing, so this is a small consolidation that is happening right now. And again the idea could be the same, the price can go on the upper side, but if there is a thing we can expect around here, a triple bottom around here. So in that regard, we have to actually wait to see that how this range actually breaks and come back down there, and whenever the price come back down there, so there could be a good move, that is a correction move which we can actually get, and then we can actually see that this would be a safe point to take some profits out here. So further moving towards USDJPY. USDJPY has been like in a good bullish format too, but it was like in the previous days, like it gave us a great pullback down there. You can see that how big the pullback was around here. Price was going down continuously, and after going down, price formed a good peak formation bottom around here, and after forming that, price again pulled back and continued the move on the upper side, giving us a continuation move towards the bullish structure. And you can see that as the price was giving us some moves on the upper side like that, and there was a small channel right here, price pushed back and then again continued giving us like a continuation on the upper side, breaking all these levels around here and around there. Price pulled back again, and now this is a corrective move, and this is an impulsive move that is forming right now. So there's a highly likelihood the price can go up like that in USD JPY. Euro USD, guys, Euro USD has been in a bearish trend right here. This is a really important zone around here, that is a liquidity sweep that has happened around here. So this is another important level around here which I've marked. So right now the price is holding this small range around here, and price is this is not a significant high that the price has formed. So, so I believe that there could be a something like that, and then price can go down further in order to continue the trend like that. Moving further, Euro GBP has been a good significant uh, pair. You can see that the price actually uh, took broke the structure around here, came back down again. Price pushed back inside the structure, small pullback, continued on the upper side. This was the move which I was able to capture, and after that I got out at the right time around here. And when the price actually went up, forming that structure, there was a significant pullback. That is a continuous V structure, forming a V-shaped peak formation high. And you can see that price is coming back down like that on the continuation scale like that. And after price has formed this type of move again around this double bottom around here, the price again formed a pin bar around here. You can see this pin bar that has been formed, and price pushed on the upper side like that. And eventually what ended up happening, that price has been in a small range, and there was a breakout that happened around this structure, and price is now pulling back, and there's a highly likelihood that price can go on the upper side as well like that. So let's see if the price takes this level. Until unless we can't decide anything, because it's like a small range right now, although the price has broken the level. But any sort of pullback around these levels, or even around these levels, can give us a good move on the upper side, or otherwise we would be waiting for this level to be taken out first. Euro odd has been like a significant bullish structure. This was a clear bullish structure around when we had a breakout around here. Price went up again, price went into the range, sideways range. And as the price went into the sideways range, you can see that exactly at this point, with the high intensity break that has formed a significant candle around here, prices like pulled back, continued on the upper side like that. And right now the price is in this range structure, and the price is even like breaking on the upper side. So there's a highly likelihood the price would be reaching to that level. And let's see if the price reaches that level, how the price would actually react. So let me show you what this level is. This level right now. So there could be a good significance of this level around here, and then we will be seeing that how actually the price can actually go further. Similarly, guys, um, Euro NZD has like been a good structural trade. You can see that price has actually broken out of this pullback, continued on the upper side. And similarly, like the this range that has been like forming, that has broken out, and prices even continue on the upper side like that. On the other hand, Eurocad has been in a range. It was also bullish. You can see the price came back down exactly to this order block around here, and this order block has been like uh, was made almost like before the structure was actually formed. So it was a good move on the upper side. The price came back down, and price is like breaking the structures around here. So that's why there isn't any kind of like a significant move on the upper side except this. Again, there's a breakout that has happened, and price is pulling back. So there's a high likelihood that the price would be breaking this structure and moving on the further side on the upside structure, forming an upside structure. Euro JPY, guys, Euro JPY has like broken out of this level around here with the high intensity pull back a little bit, forming a small range around here. And after formation of a small range, there's a breakout that has happened, and price is now pulling back. And this doesn't mean anything which that it will go into the selling, but it's really important that the way the price has taken out the liquidity around this level, it's not as clear. So let's see that if we can get a good peak formation, something like that around here, and then we can expect a move going back down there. But for now, we have to wait till the price takes this high as well, because this is not a significant structure. And right now, the no resistance even has been taken out. So anything that reaches to this level can push the price on the upper side like that. And, this is Euro CHF, and Euro CHF has I've been like tracking this pair, and my recent trade was also the last trade before the Christmas was also on 24th. I actually like exited the trade. So this was like a small head and shoulder around here. Price broke the structure with this head and shoulder, pushed back a little bit, moved on the upper side, pushed back a little bit, and again formed a head and shoulder. This was a neckline around here, and you can see that the price broke this neckline, pulled back into the zone, and price came back down there, reaching to exactly this order block around here. I was able to capitalize this move, and this was the move was actually like based on specifically this order block around here, but now it is like a proper demand zone. You can see that. See, the price came exactly to this order block around here, and price pushed on the upper side. But now, guys, as the price has pushed on the upper side, so this was a head and shoulder around here. You can see right here, price pushed back down, but now the price has been giving us a significant move on the upper side. One push that has happened here, second push, and the third push, and after that price has formed a good rejection candle around here, that is based on this specific order block around this structure. This is an order block around here, and we can see that as the price actually came back into this zone based on this head and shoulder, that is quite clear. So price is now back to this level, so we can expect a move on the downside if the price continued, because although like the structure looks bullish on this scenario, but there we can see that there was a significant sell side structure move, so it's just a corrective move. And for example, let's see that if this is one move around here, so this is a correction, and this is an impulsive move that can happen and continuously can price can be pushed on the downside. So for that reasons, guys, I've like executed this trade, and hopefully we can better understand in coming days that either it will work or not. But it seems like it seems like this rejection can be a significant reaction, and we can lock our profits even around uh, our first profits can be taken around this point. Really important, because we can see this is a small range around here that has been significantly impacted, so this could be a good ideal zone for taking profits around here. On the other hand, guys, if we see that it seems to be a valid it seems to be a valid it seems to be a valid peak formation high around here. So pullback continues on the upper side, one push, two push, third push, and this candle is like really a relevant candle in a sense that the way the rejection is happening, and it's like 3 bar play in a sense that one sell candle, price pushed back, again a sell candle like that, and now on the smaller time frame, if the price breaks on the downside, at least we can get a move till this level, and after that, if we can capacity to hold it towards the downside. So let's see how things run. So in that regard, guys, I believe that if this range actually is a final range, so we can lock in some of the profits around this level, and then we can even move our stop losses. This is Euro GBP. Now we have a Euro GBP sessions around here. GBP has been like in this kind of structure. There's a small range around here, although uh, This was the initial range before Christmas, which we were looking at, and the price actually came back down exactly to this level around here. Price pushed back on the upper side, bounced back of this range again, came back down, broke the structure, pulled back. The pullback was really amazing around here. It was really into the into my side that when price broke this, made this structure around here, and this was a good liquidity sweep for all the people who were like shorting around these levels. And again, price continued giving us a low hanging fruit structure. But right now, price has been making a small lower lows and lower highs, and now into the range. So there is a highly likelihood that the market would be opening for when the pound bank would be like really getting functional, so we can just see some of the moves into that. So pound Aussie has been like a great deal, specifically when we actually saw this kind of structure move, and there is a break that happened around this level, and again there was a significant break around this level, and again there was a continuation here. So what I mean to say that if this is a impulsive move, this is a corrective move, impulsive move, this is a corrective move, and this is an impulsive move. And again, the price has been like in a structural range right now. So any sort of like a break can give us a good move towards this point. So let's wait. This is an alert that has been placed right now. So if in any case the price goes back up like that, can also give a double top, and then we can even see a reaction like that, breaking the range, and even price can go back down there further like that. But right now, guys, after the range has broken this structure and with this significant bearish candle, any sort of move on the upside can be a good move to trigger on the downside move further. It's just like trapping stuff. This is GBP NZD. Really amazing structure around here. Really amazing structure around here. Price actually broke with the high bullish intensity candle. Price went up, pulled back exactly into this. That's the support out here that has turned into the resistance, and price even pulled back, continued on the upper side like that, broke the structure with high intensity here, formed this FTR level, and price went up, and price came back exactly into this FTR level. This FTR level was already marked, and as the price came around here, there was a high likelihood that price would be going back to form a double top around here. But this range actually kind of like uh, reduced my intensity to take a trade, specifically in GBP NZD, because this was a really bad consolidation. So let's see, today's the breakout has been happening, so it's a fresh deal. GBP CAD is in a good bullish scenario right here. You can see that there's a pullback that has happened, 1 to 3 move that has happened, and price actually formed a peak formation around here. And after that, price came back down. There isn't any kind of like a significant break that we can expect around here, and price has started going into the consolidation around here. So if the price continued and breaks this structure around here, so in that regard we can get a move like that. But on the other hand, if the price actually breaks up on the move on the upper side, we can get a move. But seems like this move could be a really valid move if the price actually holds this level and keep on breaking on the downside. Price can go on the further downside move. GBP JPY has been a good pair too as well. There has been like a break that has been happening continuously. You can see this is a break that has happened. This is a break that happened, and this was a final break. Exactly in the final break, price came back down, pushed on the upper side. Now we can see the rejection around this level, and hopefully, guys, if this was a good significant, if there are sellers induced out here, and this range could be a good formation that the urgency for going down, the price has been like stopping that. So because if the price would have like gone on the downside, it would have gone directly like that. But on the other hand, you can see that this is a range structure, and there's a lot of negotiation right now that is being happened. So it could be any point that price can reach to that level and then again start forming the structure on the downside. But overall, the trend is bullish for GJ, GBP CHF. As you can remember that we had taken a trade specifically on Euro CHF. So GBP CHF is really important in that regard in order to build a comparative analysis. This was a range, price broke out. Again, price broke out of the structure around here. So price started forming a small range, but there's a continuation decrease that is forming the lower lows and lower highs, and there was a breakout that happened around here. You can see this significant move happened around there. There was a breakout that happened around here, and as the breakout happened, the price came back down exactly to this level, to the level to level, and again there was a push on the upper side. So again, price went start going up, but you can see that there is a peak formation around here that is also based on this order block that we can actually see, and there was a good rejection. Secondly, I want to like show you something really amazing, that if we just take the 50% of this level, we can see that the price has stopped around like 50% and like started moving on the downside. So in that regard, guys, what's the actual scenario is that you can see that the price actually came back this to the level and took the liquidity. So there could be a high likelihood that price can go on the upper side, but right now it's ambiguous, and if there is any kind of like structural break, so we can get a price to reach to this point as well. So AUD USD has been like a great pair as well, but it was more greater when the price was actually moving down like that. But right now it's in the range, and hopefully the price would be touching this level, and then we will be actually designing the recharting this. So similarly, AUD and ZD, there has been like a significant breaks around here. You can see with this candle. I was able to lock the profit of this candle like from this point. I also give you guys trade, and price came back down, and let's see if the price can even touch this. So there's a high likelihood the price would be touching this, taking the liquidity around here, and then we can be like watching that what can be happen. So this is a really major level. So what I'm gonna do is that I can place my alert right here. So that for the reminder. Now this is AUD CAD CAD. Price has been like in a consolidation, but this break was amazing. You can see this was a small range, price broke out, came back down there. People might have been like trying to long it continuously, but you can see that there's a significant damage to the account that can be done on this small consolidation that has been done. And if we actually really interested to measure this consolidation, that so guys, you can see that it is around about 8 days that price has been like in this small consolidation range. So let's see that if wait for any kind of breakout specifically, most probably like the breakout would be on the continuation on the downside like that. But if we see the downside of the structure, we can actually find out that there's enough down there. But right now, what we can expect that price can even go to this level. So this could be a good move towards this downside, because there's a high likelihood that price would be breaking this zone around here and can push on the downside. So let's see that how actually price forms this continuation actually, because what I'm trying to say is that price actually broke this level, and after that the price has been like in a continuation on the downside, and price might be reaching to this level. So AUD JPY has given us a good structure too. You can see that the price has been down. There was a breakout that happened around here. Price came back exactly to this order block, moving the price on the upper side. Pulled back, one push, two push, and third push. Price dropped, and there was a pump on the upper side showing the significant bullish structure. And you can see that it has how it has like actually broken, and now it is for going on the sideways structure. So any kind of move can form the structure like that for the bullish side. AUDCHF has given us a great rejection, guys. See, this was an already high that was formed, and price actually reached, couldn't take the high of that, and it has been like on a continuation fall. Similarly, guys, NZD USD has been like a structure like Euro USD. It's the same thing. Sorry, I mean to say the same structure. Right now, I'm looking at this low, being generous here. Just a sec. So it's the same structure. Let's see that if the price actually reaches to that level, but there could be a likelihood that price can even go back down there. So any sort of a significant pullback, if the price actually makes a pullback around here like that, we can get a move again for the continuation. So wait for the pump and dump scenario right here. Similarly, NZD CAD hasn't given us any kind of like a good pullbacks or swing structures, although there were certain swing structures. Specifically, this swing structure was a great swing structure. The liquidity was taken around here, price pushed back, low hanging fruit trade, great pullback, and now again the price has been like in a continuation for the sell structure. NZDJPY. NZDJPY has been like a range on the higher time frame. You can see that this is a and this looks like a range around here. Price has been like going to and fro like that. Anyway, that's a really high structure. So let's see that there was a breakout that actually happened around here. Price pushed on the downside, and what ended up happening, that price reached to this level. So as the price reached to that level, now we would be looking so that's why that we have like reduced our point of interest in looking only into this structure so that we can get capitalize on a small move. So this is kind of like a Quasimodo pattern, and price pulled back and again moved on the upper side. Again, the liquidity was sweep was happened around here, and as the liquidity sweep, the price couldn't even like break on the upper side. So it's like really ambiguous that there could be a chance the price can come back down and continue on the upper side like that. NZDCHF has been giving us a sell structure. It was also a great move in a sense that you can see right here that this was a high. The liquidity was taken around here. Price pushed up and now even coming back down like that. CAD JPY has a great move around here. You can see this is a good pullback. Price pushed back, couldn't enter into this range, and continued on the upper side like that. So there's a high likelihood that price can go back up like that. So it's just like a small pullbacks that we are actually looking at. CAD CHF has been has not given us any kind of like a better structure, but this is a good difficult trade, low hanging fruit trade, but a lot of consolidation. Price break into this range right here and got rejected, and price is trying to go back up from this level right now. You can see that there are like two 4 candles forming, and if there could be a continuation that we can actually expect like that, But on the other hand, what I will do is that I would be actually waiting for this level to be taken out, and then I can actually see that what is actually happening. And this thing, market gonna just in like few weeks in continuation, like after the sixth, things would get really good and understandable. But right now in the Christmas times, it's difficult. The price has been giving us a good, had a great breakout around here, small pullback, and again the price has been like in the range, something like that we can actually expect. So guys, that's all, and now we are back to the DXY. So we have covered everything. So let's move towards the last of our trade that we have taken. So this is the kind of like structure we are looking at right now. This is the pair which I've taken the trade in Euro CHF. The idea was really simple, guys. You can see that there's a head and shoulder around here, and this head and shoulder actually was the idea to price to go on the upper side like that. And when the price went back on the upper side like that, there was a head and shoulder around here. Price pushed back, came back down into this head and shoulder around here that is acting as a support right here. And price pushed with a high momentum. One push, two push, and third push. And you can see that the price has been into this order block right here. So there could be any kind of like a significant move like that. So for that reason, I've like taken a trade right here. So let's see how things actually run. So it would be taking much longer than my expectation, but I'm fine with holding the position. So this is the point which we discussed, that that is a 50% of this range. So I would be taking and scoring some of the profits around here. On the other hand, it might be like a 70% of this range as well. So around about like 70%, we can see some of the reaction. So it would be a secure deal if the price actually reaches to this point. So I would be locking some of the profits. Anyway, guys, so it was a small stream. I'm not much well, but still the idea is to continuously look at the markets and create the scenarios so that we both can, everybody can take a benefit out of it. Take care, guys.